Hello, it's me, it's you, and you know what? It's Devlog 2. It's been a crazy month since that last video. We have accomplished way more than I was expecting. Like, remember Kevin, the guy in the last video we talked about, the one I partnered with? That man has been on a tear, but we're gonna get into that shortly into this video. For those of you who are just now tuning in somehow, hi. I'm Bob. We are Greataxe Games, and we're working on Project Glass, an Unreal Engine 5 game where you play as a soda bottle, hell-bent on destruction and destroying of the world around you. It's super cool. We are doing a ton of stuff with UE5. We've got some incredible chaos systems going. The fracture objects it's causing performance problems, but we got it handled. We got our best guy on. We got our Kevin. We got Kevin. That's all we need. It's a super fun game where you just run around destroying everything. You get points, you get to destroy a world around you. It's stupid fun. Honestly, it gives me like Katamari / Goat Simulator vibes. As we're developing, this game is becoming its own thing. It's super cool, it's super rad. We're super glad to have you guys along this ride. And let's get into it. Let's talk about some stuff. I want to give a huge shout out to Jeff M. He was our very first newsletter subscriber, so he will be the very first person who will be able to get his hands on Project Glass and be able to start playing the game. So if you want to be like Jeff, an absolute Chad, if I've ever met one, then sign up at the website. Go ahead, it's free. So I just talked a lot about a lot of things, but let's go ahead and just jump into some more of the details. What did we work on this last month? What's happened? You're asking yourself, Bob, what happened? The chaos system. The chaos system happened, and this is awesome. It is huge. For those of you who are unaware, the UE5 offers a new system called the chaos system. It basically can allow you to turn an object into a blueprint that will be able to fracture itself. It'll just be able to just dissolve or explode into smaller chunks. So what is a chaos object? What's a fracture object? So what we were doing before is, for example, let's think of like a kiosk at a mall, right? If you hit the kiosk and you were a strong enough power level, you would hit the kiosk, it would fly off into oblivion. It was hilarious. It was great. It was really cool, but it was like something was like, it was fun, but it could be better. Kevin, being the absolute mad lad that he is, went in and created fracture objects and showed me how to do it. And so now we have it to where you hit that same kiosk, that sucker, it's not flying anymore just by itself. No. This thing, when you hit this, it explodes. Each bit has also its own geometry, its own collision, its own gravity, and it is just more realistic. So you will just punch through things. Chunks of kiosks here. You have banana stands over here. We won't do people because people don't like that for certain ratings. And we're trying to be marketable. Gosh darn it. I made it so you can blow up trees. You hit a tree, that sucker is gonna go nuclear. It's fun. It's really fun. The problem, it does come with some problems. Every time you break an object, it fractures off into smaller other objects, which the game has to then remember, be able to track down. And for anyone who understands performance, it ain't good. It causes a problem, which we're working on it. We have the best minds on it. We got Kevin. Kevin's on it. Kevin's on it. He's a machine. I literally don't know how this man does everything he does. It's like magnets. It's just magic. We don't question it at this point. We just don't question it. Like, whatever you gotta do, Kevin, it's on you. You got it. What else have we been working on? Also, upgrades. You're tired of just flying around being a sentient soda bottle, destroying the machinations and creations of man. Well, we got a little upgrade for you. So now we're beginning to implement the ability to find upgrades or earn upgrades throughout your playthrough that make your experience just more exciting, more fun. You know, it's like Super Mario Sunshine. You find the turbo nozzle just fly around everywhere really fast. We're like, we like that. I want that. Let's get that. Currently, we have an upgrade to what's kind of like a ground slam, where you hit the ground really hard. There's a super cool little VFX explosion. Everything in a larger AoE just explodes. So you don't necessarily have to accurately like snipe every single glass bottle on a shelf. You just go nuclear on that. You land, you explode, you profit. It's awesome. It's fun. And it's a great first upgrade to start with. And we have plenty more planned. The amount of feature creep I have just trying to cram into this game, so much. It's a problem, I know. And if you have any suggestions as to what kind of upgrades you'd like to see in our game, you know where to go for that? Yeah, that's right. It's the website. Go sign up. It's free. It's cool. Everyone who signs up, by the way, becomes like 10 times more attractive. Scientifically proven. Just don't ask for sources, because those scientists all lost their license to practice. That was a problem. We're actually going to start creating like a stylized UI to kind of figure out what the theme of the game is. That's the hard part. Kevin's like an engineer designer. I'm just a maniac with a bunch of dumb ideas and access to a webcam. Neither of us have a really strong understanding of the art side of things and music. We know what we like, we just don't know how to make it. So we're working on that soon. We've also changed the win condition. Before it was a more structured, you have X number of minutes to deal X number of damage before you're given a W or the win. But Kevin brought up a really interesting point. If the player's having a lot of fun in a specific level, especially, why limit them to a set time? If they're having fun, let them go nuts. And we're not done. That's right, this week we're gonna be absolutely destroying the build, just cramming as much content as we can before November 1st. We're really happy where it's at, but again, it can be better. Kevin's working on implementing the nanites that UE5 has in there, which basically will make it so the performance is an absolute garbage when you go nuts in the shopping mall level. Shout it out. I want to hear of screenshots as to how low people's frame rate get when they're playing the shopping mall level with all the fracture items. Don't burn your GPUs, but I'm really curious to see if it actually is that bad. I need to know. And again, the best way you can let me know, it's the website. That's right. We're not done. Go sign up. We need people on the list. I'm also gonna be learning how to do the UE5 cinematography tool, which again, like the last episode, I know nothing about. We're gonna be trying to overhaul the UI a little bit more, make it more stylized, kind of fit into what we want the game to be on the art style. And it's cringe. It's so cringe. I'm making a soda commercial. It's like an 80s, 90s retro commercial, like your brand here. It's stupid, it's cringe. I'm gonna embarrass myself in public, I know, but it's gonna be really fun. And while Kevin has the build, he's gonna be doing all that stuff, being awesome and an absolute machine, I'm going to embarrass myself before the internet. Behold, I have no shame. So yeah, we have a lot in this build. Currently, we're sitting on a ton of awesome content. We have a whole week planned of just dedicated 80 hours worth of dev time together. I really want this game to be for the players. If it's fun, we're gonna make it happen. If there's a way to exploit the game that's still hilarious, we're gonna let it happen. Speedrunners, I don't know. Y'all scare me. If you want to add any fun things to our game with feedback, suggestions, or comments, the best way to do that it's the website. Go to the website. You kidding me? You think I'd stop that? It's the website. Go to the website. It's free. It's incredible. Top tier design. I made it myself. You can tell. So sign up. November 1st, we'll let you know how to play the game, where to play the game, and how to get into contact with us. We want to know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you would like to see in a game like this. You're playing as a soda bottle where you could destroy the world. The possibilities are quite honestly endless. So let me know. November 1st is coming up really fast. Again, we are incredibly excited to have this game ready for y'all. Kevin's super excited for y'all to play. I'm overjoyed. This is gonna be a ton of fun. So if you guys, it would mean us the world if you would also consider subscribing and doing just all the things you need to do to stay in contact with us, because we want to make sure that we're keeping a lively flow of content back and forth with each other. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of cool. It might flop. It might blow up. It's cool. It's really cool, and we're glad to have you guys on the adventure with us. Anyway, my name is Bob here at Greataxe Games, and from all of us working on Project Glass to you, thank you for watching Devlog 2.